Okay, so you've got to have seen the videos, right? That giant glowing eyeball lighting up the Las Vegas skyline? Well, get ready because that groundbreaking piece of entertainment tech is officially coming to the East Coast. The sphere is expanding, and we're going to break down exactly what that means for Maryland. So, what's the deal with this massive new development? You've definitely seen it all over social media, just dominating the Las Vegas Strip. The Sphere has completely redefined what a live show can even be, and now it's officially setting its sights on a brand new location. That's right. Sphere Entertainment has just announced its second U.S. venue will be built right on the Potomac River in National Harbor, Maryland. I mean, that's just a stone's throw from Washington, D.C. This is a huge deal, so let's dive right into the details. As you can imagine, this announcement sent some serious waves of excitement through the DC, Maryland, and Virginia region. You know, the DMV. And for very good reason. This is so much more than just another concert hall. I mean, the sheer scale of this project is just massive. Maryland's governor, Wes Moore, he didn't pull any punches, saying it's one of the largest economic development projects in the county's history and a chance to, quote, bring dreams to life. And that excitement is definitely echoed at the local level. County Executive Aisha Braveboy called it a world-class win, really framing it as proof that the region can attract these huge, future-focused projects. But here's where it gets really interesting. This new sphere comes with a fascinating twist. It is not going to be an exact replica of the one in Las Vegas. See, this move reveals a really fascinating strategy. The Maryland location is going to be the first ever test of a smaller, maybe more intimate sphere design, one that could actually become the new model for the company's global expansion. So let's just put the scale into perspective, right? The Las Vegas Original is this colossal arena that holds over 17,000 people. The National Harbor venue, on the other hand, is being designed for a more focused crowd of just 6,000. But hey, don't let that smaller size fool you for a second. It is packing the exact same jaw-dropping technology. We're talking about the iconic exosphere on the outside and that legendary 16K wraparound screen on the inside. So what you're getting is a condensed experience, not a compromised one. Of course, a project this big is never just about the entertainment. It's about the economics. So let's look at the absolutely staggering numbers behind its projected impact. It all kicks off with a pretty significant investment. Getting this thing off the ground involves a partnership with about $200 million in public and private incentives. The first impact you're going to feel is in the job market. Just building this incredible structure is expected to create an estimated 2,500 construction jobs. And the benefits keep rolling long after the ribbons are cut. Once it's up and running, the venue is expected to support nearly 5,000 permanent jobs in the region. And here it is, the headline number. The state projects that the sphere will generate over $1 billion in economic activity for the region. And that's not a one-time deal. That's every single year. Now, you have to remember, this new venue isn't being built in a vacuum. It's designed to be a massive amplifier for National Harbor, which is already a premier destination pulling in more than 15 million visitors a year. So for anyone who hasn't been to the Vegas location, you might be asking, what is the Sphere experience, really? Because it is so much more than just a dome with a big screen. The company actually calls it a new experiential medium. It uses these absolutely cutting-edge immersive visuals and sound to create entirely new kinds of experiences, everything from concerts to original films to corporate events. And it is already a total magnet for some of the biggest names in music. U2 launched the Vegas venue with that legendary residency, and since then, it's hosted these mind-blowing shows from iconic bands like Phish and Dead & Company. Now, let's zoom out a bit, because the National Harbor announcement isn't just a one-off project. It's actually a key piece in a much larger global puzzle. The CEO, James Dolan, has been very clear about this. He said the ultimate vision has always been a global network of these venues. They are actively looking for forward-thinking cities that are ready to embrace this completely new medium. So let's just take a quick look at that global strategy so far. Las Vegas is the successful proof of concept, obviously. National Harbor is the next big step. But, it hasn't all been smooth sailing. They had a proposed sphere in London that was actually rejected over light pollution concerns, while another one is planned for Abu Dhabi. But it's worth noting, the whole experience isn't for everyone. Some artists, like Slash of Guns N' Roses, have questioned if the super highly produced, visual-heavy environment is really the right fit for, a raw, straightforward rock show. It's a pretty interesting debate on art versus spectacle. So what this all boils down to is pretty simple. The National Harbor Sphere is more than just a new venue. It's a billion-dollar bet that a smaller, more adaptable version of this entertainment revolution can succeed in places where the larger models might not. And really, that leaves us with the big question. As the whole world watches Maryland, will this smaller, more nimble sphere become the global blueprint for the future of live entertainment? I guess only time will tell. Thanks for joining us for this explainer.